To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And away we go from Oakland. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green 19, Delta. Right.
Straight to the air they go. Oh, Fields loses it. And this is picked up by the Ravens. They don't get much on that return, Brock. Actually might have lost a little ground, but they do gain possession of the football. Well, this one's certainly off to an exciting start, partner. Hopefully this is the type of energy we're going to see the whole way today.
Defensive coaches, Kate, love to say, steal a possession, find a way to steal a possession. Well, they stole it on the very first play, and now put their offense in the driver's seat.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets him around 6 there. Alontae Taylor making the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Ravens don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. He doesn't slide down to be paced for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage to the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield. I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
Forced out to his right. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
35-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Throwing deep towards the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Easy.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying for the touchdown. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. But that's one, as this game goes on, he's got half. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. With the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
So on 4th down, here comes Nick Folk to attempt this for the Jets. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Fields out of the gun. No place to go. Ravens take him down. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On 1st down, Jackson. He's got it at the 6. it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. In the red zone on first. Chased out to his right. And they take this in for the score. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. They start the drive at home. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's second and 13.
Here we go. You good. 3-19.
Back to throw. Here's Fields.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go, son. 19 section. 11. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And they get to him again. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack. 1 quarter done, 3 to go in this battle of elite teams. The scoreboard reads 14-3. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at a punt, though, facing 4th down. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And, oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. Saw it rain, hit it quick, calling it a gain of 7. Nicely done.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap to Jackson. On the move, headed right. He eventually runs out of road here. Defenders closing in, and he just chooses to tuck it and go down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Play calling could be a little bit of a love-hate relationship. You love the 1st down run. You hate the 2nd down sack. And now you're in a 3rd down situation where you probably got to put it in the air.
Extra man in the secondary for the Jets now. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Lamar now from the gun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
On a quick. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
No, we change it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Hey, middle.
Lamar throwing again. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. We good. 5:51.
A pistol snap. Fields. That's caught by Chris Olave. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
1st down throw for Fields. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Fields looking to throw. Hauled in by Olave, left side. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this 3rd down play.
Here we go.
Here's Fields to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Fields. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it and nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Now Fields again. It's his running back. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Fields on 3rd and 2. Looking underneath here for Hall. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Here we go.
Another throw for Fields. Now the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing again, it's Fields. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. Brings up 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Fields on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
It's 4th down.
West right there.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Here we go. Out, let's go. Move your head, move your head. Justin. Go.
Fields throwing once more. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
No, we changed it.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. One play in, Brock and his drive is already in enemy territory. First down, here's Lamar. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Lamar back to throw. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it again. Now hit, and Jackson loses the ball. And this is scooped up by the Jets. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
There are so many fundamental details to play the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you're going to have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB does it, the defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, Scott. Yep, 319, that's it.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets start the second half with some needed points. Nick Folk now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Just everybody in the huddle on the sidelines. Sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Complete on the option. Touchdown. The Ravens take a 13-point lead. That gives him a marked distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year, and it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. That one splits the uprights, and the Ravens double their lead to 14. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Thumbs up, ready? 3-19, get set.
Shotgun snap to Fields. This is complete to Olave. Rolling into enemy territory. Touchdown, New York! The Jets shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Chris Olave with the touchdown. And they love the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. One after by Folk is up and good. And the Jets cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Jets 17.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Caught by Flowers. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 9.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Offense in the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here you go. 319, yes,
Here he goes, third and long. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
This is the end of the third quarter. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Easy.
Throwing on first down. Fields. Right side. This is caught by Taylor. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Now Fields again. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good for a New York first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Here we go.
Another throw for Fields. Chased out to his right. That's the line he's going to run for it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
175. Green 19, just what? Go.
From the gun, it's Hall. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Offense to the line fast. They send the tight end in motion. Fields to throw it. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Fields on third. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown and check down and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Here's Jackson to throw. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Jackson looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
18 yards on the play. That's another first down.
Here's Lamar. He puts some juice on it deep. He's got it inside the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Ravens go up by 2 scores, 13 points at the 4th. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Ravens 31, Jets 17.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
On the move, headed right. The field slides down safely as he picks up the first.
It's a gain of 20 to the Jets.
Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First down throw for Fields. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And a 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. It's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Oakland. Jets losing by 14. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. That's a throw now. They're on him again. He goes down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. Quick pass right side, complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down the completions. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. coming up.
Hey, Monday. Here we go.
Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. They've got first down here from the 36. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
A give to Mitchell, running left. And they find him after just a yard. It's third down.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
So it ends as a win for the Ravens.